the church. This is the section that has been changed out now. This planter is about 8 feet wide. This area had this long narrow planter, and in our before shots you'll see a lot of misting, overspray. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we're getting our afternoon breeze. You can see by the trees. And the streams on the PRNs are working just wonderfully, going exactly where we want them. Because of their low trajectory, we beat the wind every single time. They're alternate spaced. Whoever designed the system did a very nice job. The PRNs and the little valves complement this designer's work wonderfully. And so you've got about 20 heads watering this long narrow strip. And no water on the parking lot. No overspray whatsoever. And a tremendously reduced amount of water going on these plants. And all the water is going exactly where we want it to go. No water is being wasted on this site. Now showing the after installation of the PRN little valve combos. See, there is absolutely no water going on this asphalt here. Not a drop. In fact, we hardly have any water even going on the curb. That is possible when you have ground cover. Over here we have the PRNs on top of our couplings. As you can see, it's a coupling with a 2-inch nipple and an ordinary shrub adapter, and then the PRN on top of that. Now we're at the front of the church, but this particular area here is at the western end. Again, there are 3 full circle nozzles on here that we don't need, and they are shut down also for additional water savings. This is the back side of this auditorium, and we have mixed here PRNs, the rotating nozzles, mixed with side strips. And when the sprinklers are as close as this, like this, in this planter, and the sprinklers are only about 6 feet apart, we will go down to the 4x18s. If they're 8 or 9 or 10 feet apart, we'll go to the 4x30s. So those are the 2 side strips that are on the rebate list that we use all the time. When we have our need to bring our sprinklers down to 5 or 6 feet left and right, and we want to mix them with PRNs, we can also use 100 side strips. Because when you bring them down that low, the flow rates are fairly similar to the PRNs. Another particular thing nice about PRNs that you can do, especially when you have little valves, we have our corner strip here. We have a PRN right here. That's going about, 3 feet. And then another corner strip over here. And then we have this little teeny planter here. Here's a corner strip. And here's a PRN that's operating at about, looks like about 18 to 20 inches at the most. This is station 11 in front of the church. You can see that all the ones in the middle, by the way, are just turned off. We changed them, but they're off. There's like no water on the sidewalk, hardly at all. Whether or not we need the full circles, we don't need them most of the year. We might need them in the summer. And we're getting very good coverage. Absolutely nothing going on the sidewalk. And if you'll recall the before pictures, we had a lot of water going on the sidewalk. There's wind, and you can see it there on the bushes, and yet these guys, these PRNs, are just working perfectly. They're totally unaffected by the wind. The water savings, we calculated the water usage before the change out, and then put calculated it after the change out, 4-minute trial on each way. And the water savings here, you're looking at 52.2% water savings for the same amount of time on the sprinklers that we had before versus the new ones with PRNs and little valves or in-stem flow regulators. No water on the sidewalk. Very little bit. Here's a little teeny bit here. As you can see, that most all the water is off of the sidewalk. Hardly any overspray at all. Had we had these full circles operating, I would venture to say water savings would be probably reduced down to about 45%. but we don't need the full circle. We have a row on the other side of these bushes that goes under the bushes, and then we have the row that goes along the sidewalk here. And the spacing of the sprinklers is approximately 15 feet apart on the sidewalk. PRN little valve combo in action right here, just on this station. There's about 45 sprinklers on this station, I believe.